Hello, welcome and welcome back to a stiff receipt. It's gonna be our first ever news video. I woke up today to find that they have officially announced WWE2k23. Now, given that we're already almost through January, we had some leaked box art of John Cena on the cover. I thought, okay, well, it's probably cutting it too close to announce it for another March release. So I figured, okay, well, they're learning from their past mistakes with the game and whatnot. They'll probably announce it here before too long and schedule a release date for October, getting it back on track to what it used to be, and it would give them extra time to work on the game to avoid the problematic, to say the least, 2K20. But turns out the leaked box art is real, and the game is coming out in March. As it's already the 23rd of January, that seems like a very strange decision. I'm hoping they do at least have like a solid base to build upon, which is from the last game. But the thing is, the last game still, a year later, still has so many big, like, major problems and issues. And I just do not see a reality where that stuff is going to get addressed. It may not. I guess we'll see. So far, the only preview of the game that we've seen as a short 30-second teaser. Yo, editor to wear here. As I was editing this, I just realized that although there was still only the video of John Cena and Austin Theory, there are a few screenshots, and I will include those here during this section. It's kind of like a skit thing with Bad Bunny and John Cena. Bad Bunny is apparently a DLC character, that's whatever, but there's like some very tiny little snippets of John Cena versus Austin Theory, and I mean, it looks fine. It doesn't look any better than the last game. To be fair, the last game was a pretty big step up graphically, so I wasn't expecting this next one to be like another big step up graphically by any means. But you go to the website, right? You know, you got the 3 different editions as they normally do. I will say, the box art for all 3 editions is pretty freaking sick. And then we get down to the features section, right? WWE 2K23 is fully loaded with heavy-hitting features, including War Games, which, I mean, that's pretty exciting. That wasn't in the last game. Then we got My GM. You're like, okay, well, that was already in the last game, and it wasn't very good. And then My Faction, the mode that shouldn't be in the game, realistically. And it's very apparent from the different versions of the game, the pre-order bonuses, that there's going to be a very heavy focus on My Faction, which is exactly what I was afraid of after the last game. And then Showcase, which also was already in the last game. So is that really... I don't... like, obviously, this year's Showcase is going to be John Cena, so it's going to be a whole different thing, but I don't feel like they really tried very well marketing-wise with this game features list. It's like there's so many different match types and things just completely absent. The only thing new that they're going to add to this feature list to get everybody excited is War Games. And again, War Games is an exciting thing to be excited about, but like, maybe throw some other things in there. Maybe some stuff that wasn't already in the game to begin with. All right, and as you can see, we got the standard edition, which if you pre-order, you get Bad Bunny as a playable character, which I guess that's neat. I can't really complain. And then, as I said, a My Faction card. Then we go over to the deluxe edition, 3-day early access. And then you get the Bad Bunny character if you pre-order, and then the My Faction card. Then the deluxe edition, you get season pass access, so all of the downloadable characters that they usually put out each year. We got the My Rise Mega Boost, which is usually a part of it. Supercharger, I'm gonna be real, I don't exactly know what that is. And then all of the other rewards are literally only my faction cards. $100, dude. It is $100. $40 more than the base version. And literally the only, you get the season pass, which there is no reality where the season pass is worth $40. Ain't no shot. And then all of those my faction cards. All right, and then the final edition, the Icon Edition, which is $120, which comes with the same 3-day early access, the Bad Bunny DLC, the season pass, all the same stuff that was in the last one. But this one comes with a playable prototype John Cena, Leviathan Batista, throwback Randy Orton, throwback Brock Lesnar, the Legacy Championship belt, WrestleMania 22, and some other dumb my faction crap. So I will say this one seems more exciting, but then again, it's $120. You're essentially buying the game twice. Is it worth that? Probably not, but let's be real, I will probably buy it anyway. All right, here is the quick 30-second teaser that we got, which I love how they're embracing the invisible Cena meme. But see, we got like a small clip there. One thing that I have noticed though, it doesn't seem that they have added John Cena's iconic bald spot to the character. Maybe that could be added in as a patch, or maybe a DLC character. That would be exciting. But anyways, I think that does it for this news video. What do you guys think? You think 2K23 is gonna be good? You think it's gonna be bad? Do you think we're gonna see some other matches that have been absent other than War Games added? Hopefully they have learned their lesson from 2K20. As I said, I think 2K22 was a good solid foundation for them to build upon. But I just hope that they do something to make the game just not like copy paste. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you have not done so, and like the video. I'm outie. Peace out. Take it easy. Have a good one, and I will see you guys next time.